Hello and welcome to the Spirit Safe. My name's Rob. Thank you very much indeed for joining me. Now, last week I asked you to help me select this week's single malt for review, and you helped me out. And this week it will be the Laphroaig Quarter Cask, which is a no-age statement single malt from the Laphroaig distillery on Islay. Now, I've had many bottles of the 10-year-old Laphroaig over the years. Haven't bought it much recently. But you know, I saw this on the shelf, and the price is usually £85, and they dropped it to 80 the month that I bought it, and that was exactly the same price as the 10. So I thought, well, let's go for it. Let's give it a go. It's bottled at 48%. It is non-chill filtered. It does have a bit of artificial colour. I believe most of the Laphroaig bottlings in the range do, but really they haven't added all that much. It's still light in colour. There's not room for them to have added buckets and buckets of E158. So about 85 Canadian dollars plus tax, non-chill filtered, and no age statement. So this has to stand up against the 10-year-old. I'd be interested to see how it does, because I know the 10 quite well. I've had a bottle of the 18 and that was really very good, but the 18 has now been very sadly discontinued. So let's see how we go on with this. Nice pale yellow with a hint of iron brew. Yes, it's had a bit of E158, but I won't hold that against it. Immediately, nowhere near as phenolic as the 10-year-old, despite being at that higher alcoholic strength. Much more approachable on the nose, a lot sweeter. So I'm getting notes of gingerbread. I'm getting maple syrup, brown sugar. As you spend a bit more time with it, you get floral notes, buttercups, meadow type notes to it. I have had, as the initial sweetness sort of burns off, you can get some white wine, dry white wine. You can get a little bit of cider vinegar. It is salty. You do have the sea breeze, which you would expect to find on Laphroaig. There is a hint of black licorice, maybe salted black licorice. Something slightly herbal, like a dried coriander, and then a charcoal kind of carbolic smoke note to it as well. So yeah, nice on the nose, but it's not giving up a lot of the Laphroaig character. You can still tell that it's a Laphroaig, but not giving away an awful lot. It needs a bit of time spent with it. Okay, that started off sweet brown sugar, maple syrup, mushroomy, earthy peat, few phenols, kind of a slightly more phenolic Kalila, faded to a bit of cinnamon, then more pickled ginger. Yeah, really good. Really enjoyed the development on the palate with this one. Same again, gingerbread, but then it faded straight to herbal, and the smoke is on the finish. Yeah, really not bad. So let's give it just a drop of water, because it is bottled at reasonably high strength. Just give it a drop. And that has transformed it. It's brought out a lot of the sweetness down to green banana, soda bread, and a bit more of the 10-year-old is beginning to come through. The iodine, the sterile bandages, TCP. The sweetness has been brought right down on the nose. Still sweet on the palate, lost a lot of the syrupiness, so it's more of a refined, or no, maybe barley sugar. And all the time the smoke is building. My wife said this stuff absolutely stinks. She hates it. Now, I said that the 10 had been a favourite of mine, and I do have a miniature of the 10-year-old that I brought back from the UK. This is bottle of 40%. It's chill filtered and artificial colour. The stuff that's sold in North America, it's supposed to be at 43%, the 10-year-old. They've recently apparently dropped it to 10, which is no good. I'm just going to pour a very small glass of this, just for the sake of comparison. I'm not going to do a full review of this miniature of the 10, but I'm just going to offer a few thoughts as to what's different and what you might buy if they're a similar price. Immediately, a lot of creosote, quite a lot of sea air, very phenolic, and there's kind of a biting citrus on the nose that you don't get with the Quarter Cask. Much more salty, much more coastal in character. Yeah, this is more Laphroaig straight out of the bottle. The Quarter Cask, you have to play around a bit more to get the Laphroaig character. I really love the 10. It's much thinner on the palate, but I almost sort of enjoy that, the fact that it just is this iodine, salty, phenolic thing, and it just delivers it all in one big punch. It's difficult to pick between the two. I really think the Quarter Cask wins in terms of presentation, obviously, the 48% and the non-chill filtration, and it shows. The fact that this is non-chill filtered, it's been bottled at that high percentage, shows. Despite the fact that it's probably a good 4 or 5 years younger than the 10-year-old. What Laphroaig would I have on my shelf if I could only have one and it couldn't be the 18? Would it be the 12, the 10, or the Quarter Cask? I really think that either of them would have a place. The 10-year-old is more Laphroaig than the Quarter Cask. It's definitely there and in your face in the way that I remember, and it's an old favourite which the Quarter Cask can't quite match yet. But I really think the Quarter Cask is an admirable attempt at a good no-age statement malt. I wouldn't be happy with it if it were replacing the 10, but as part of the range, it's a welcome addition. So, yeah, Laphroaig fans, pick up a bottle of this. If you don't like it to begin with, add a bit of water, and you'll find your the Laphroaig that you love hiding behind all the maple syrup. Okay, thank you very much everybody. We'll meet again shortly, and stay tuned. Bye.